All right, we're almost ready, you guys. Borg, Ernie said hi. He also called you a slacker. He said you should have been here. I've passed on the message. We're gonna get ready to do this. I got one more thing to do, kids. All right, guys. Sorry about all the glare. Once again, I'm telling you, this is a work in progress. Marco Pinball, Fast Pinball, PinDevCon 2025. I'm here. The man, the myth, the legend. That is Ernie. What is it? Silverberg?
Yeah,
Silverberg. I never knew your last name. Now I know. Now we're best friends.
Ernie's the only thing everybody needs to know.
Ernie taught me how to fix my game. And you probably didn't even know it.
I probably didn't know.
Yeah, but I went back home and Taxi was working after it took me 2 weeks to figure it out. Ernie just said, ground, guys. Electricity wants to flow.
It's true, right?
It's true. All right, instead of talking about Taxi, let's talk about this amazing thing here. Tell us about your game.
So, I wanted to do a Disney-inspired theme. Me and my family go to Disney probably 4 or 5 times a year. Season pass holder, so I wanted to do something from their animated movies. I tried to think what would correlate best to pinball, and Monsters Inc was about the only one because of all the doors and the different things that you can do and going through. So that's kind of what threw it. The other thing is because this is a work of art, one-off, will probably never be a commercial game, I wanted something that I could keep and have almost as a piece of art in the house that's, a tribute to Disney and all their and Pixar's animated movies.
Okay, hang on a second. Thank you. I haven't actually really gotten a good look at this, and I'm realizing now what you have done. I'm looking at a fully developed game. This is all you.
It's all me.
This is not a retheme.
This is not a retheme. It's completely from scratch. This is going to sound a little bit cocky, but it's 100% my best layout that I've done, and it is a very, very fun layout to shoot. If the ball gets stuck, you just shake it a little bit. It's not going to hurt it. There's no tilt. Nobody likes tilt.
Bro.
It's actually not the final playfield, so I do have another playfield that will be a direct print. That'll be done here in the next month or so. It's got a couple adjustments. The layout's pretty much just the same, exactly the same. But had to move a couple targets a little bit further back to open up some shots.
Okay, so you're a more seasoned homebrew player, so let's change it up a little bit, because I've been asking the same questions a little bit, but for you, oh my God, Roger Sharper's here. Okay. Roger Sharpe is looking at your game.
What, say it again?
So Roger Sharpe is looking at your game.
Hey, I'm okay with that. It'd be cool if he could get on here and play it.
Should we have Roger come and play? Mr. Sharpe, come on in. Come on in. We're streaming right now. He's still the talent, so you come in and play. Okay. We won't interview you, but we'll interview Ernie about his amazing game. All right, so Ernie, by the way, chat, this is Roger Sharpe, by the way. Just so you know, holy smokes. All right, so we'll change it up a little bit from conception to build. Just like give us a 1,000-foot view of how you move through the idea to this pin in front of us.
So I started off, I cut a lower third with just the slings and the flippers. Got them flipping. I created a layout, initial layout in Illustrator that had the buck up there in the center.
In Illustrator, okay.
So I'm not into 3D modeling yet. I'm working on it, I'm learning. But so this is all done in AI. The initial layout just had the buck and a couple things set up.
That was a 6 shot. That's crazy.
So then started flipping on it. I got parts all over the place. So, it's kind of a process of screwing things to the playfield, shooting it, saying, okay, that's cool. That little center orbit is what I started with and built it. And then from that, where Mike is sitting on top of, so that's what I started off in the game. And the game kind of got built around that. And then
so there's usually a piece that everything gets built around.
Yep, that's in pretty much all my games. I've had one thing that I've started with and then kind of built it around that. And then honestly, I've said this before, but a lot of the shots that I do, some of them are intentional and then some of them are me just moving something a little bit in a happy little accident, like not even meaning to do it. And then it's awesome.
So you iterate, and then so the shots have to feel good.
Yep, that's the biggest thing. And for me, because I am not a very good player, I like a shot that, say you missed a shot, it leads to another shot. So it's not like, oh man, you bounced it off a wall and you're done for. It's like, oh no, I missed that shot, but it came right back to the spot that I needed to hit another shot.
Yeah, that's the tough thing to do though in pinball.
It is.
Mr. Sharpe, by the way, is destroying your game. He's blowing it up.
Checking out the angles.
Okay. So then, once you're happy, when does artwork go on?
It's kind of, you really kind of need to know your shots. You need to know when you have your theme, what different areas are being represented. So like I had that under the bed shot on the right side where the Newton ball is. When you hit that, the ball goes under the kid's bed in the scare trainer.
There's a post.
Yeah, there's a post for selecting a mode.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So what I do is I break everything up. Every shot goes along with something from the movie or the theme, whatever you're going after. And then, the art on this I paid somebody on Fiverr to do.
Oh, really?
And I built the layout. I did a PDF file, did a PDF file with everything kind of listed out, and then I've used the same guy for the last 3 games that I've made, so he's kind of learned how to do art for a pinball machine.
That's
and it's
cool.
kind of just like intentional. Yeah, no problem. What'd you think?
What do you think?
Some interesting angles and feeds. I think one of the issues with a lot of the games today is you lose sight of the ball. And then the bigger issue is it's not so much the entry, it's the exit. So where's it coming out to?
Yep.
Where do I need to go? And I think that, again, the overall geometry of it is kind of nice. So my hat off to you. The upper play field I know is going to just be a single shot up the ramp and just try to time it so you can actually flip around.
So it's a weird one where you actually have to loop it. It's off the tip of the flipper. So it does.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
I mean, there's others that are similar to that.
Yep.
I'm just saying, in terms of the follow through off of the left flipper to get up there, it's kind of a narrow entry. But yeah, I mean, all in all, sweet. And let's face it, great theme, great visuals. So nice.
How hard would it be to license this?
Money talks. You never know. I think that becomes one of the issues is, just the financials. I think the more important question is what's the bill of materials and how affordable is this to build and scale versus what you have to take away. So I guess my answer to you is that, anything is possible in this day and age. So yeah.
I love that. Money talks. Thank you, Roger. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you so much. Ernie got some great advice from a pinball legend.
So the last time he played one of my games, which was Beavis and Butthead, he played it, and he's like, I like the shots, but the toilet paper has to go. It's too much in the way. But no, we love it. When you guys come out and play, it means a lot to the people that create the games.
I mean, look, in all honesty, I think some of it is just seeing where the thought process is. And it's nice when you see original designs versus some of the games that have been, redone and remade with new themes. And it's interesting. I take my hat off to you and everybody else who takes the time, effort, financial and otherwise, to actually build stuff like this.
We have to live up to legends.
Yeah. He's looking around.
I designed we're done with companies behind me, so it's okay. What can I say? Anyway.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you. So Ernie, no, I'm looking at this. This looks like just a mature play field. And that's I'm not saying anything against the other homebrew people. What number game is this? This is
number 5.
5. Do you remember your first 4?
Yes. So
Name them.
First one was League of Legends. Second was Beavis and Butthead. Third was Vox Machina.
Oh yeah.
Fourth is Adventure Time, which is here, but it's just a layout and it needs modification. And then Monsters Inc.
Beautiful. If you guys know Ernie, amazing. I really gotta shoot this because I'm so into doing the conversation with people. I looked over and I saw a fully laid out, and I'm not surprised because you're that guy.
My wife likes to tell me I have ADHD, which I probably do, and I get hyper focused on stuff when I'm like in it. I want it to work. I needed to do this, and I BS my way through a lot of it, until it feels right, and then just go with it.
Ernie, thank you so much. I know you got a seminar to get up to.
Thank you.
This is Monsters Inc. This is Ernie Silverberg, Marco Pinball. Thank you guys. We'll be back with some more.
Thank you. Cool.
He got Roger Sharpe to play his game. Is this a wide body? No, this is not a wide body. Yeah. That's crazy, right, guys? All right, I'm trying to take a look at chat. We have, is that a wide body? No. Talk about good karma on this interview. Yeah, tell me about it. Friggin' Roger Sharpe comes over and plays. Ernie was like, yeah, it's not the first time Roger has come over to play my games. I'm like, if that's not a mic drop, I don't know what is. Yeah, that just happened. Can't imagine how much time that took to build or how much it cost him. Yeah. Well, Ernie, that's the thing. Ernie, that's not his first game, right? The more games you do, but still, that's got to be like a year's worth of work. If Ernie told me that he made that in 6 months, I'd be surprised. I'm going to ask him real quick. Sorry, how long did it take you for you to make that?
So I started the layout about a year ago, and probably about 90% of the work's been done in the last 6 months.
Okay, now you're blowing my mind. 6 months, okay. Wow.
I did have, so like the code that's in there right now, I had 2 guys from my Discord channel that helped me get a lot of the codes moded in. I've had a lot of help from Nick Moran, who did Turbo Time. He helped me to engineer the door mech, so he did all that. So I've had a lot of help, too, to be able to get that far in that amount of time. So.
This community is great. All right, thank you, bud.
Thank you so much.
Somebody in chat wanted to know, and I really wanted to know, too.
Thank you.
All right. Wow. Wow. Guys, this is so much fun. If you're not me, you're not having much fun. I'm the only one having Although I'm going to pass out because I haven't had lunch yet. I'm just running on excitement right now. I think we're trying to get a couple more, and then we're going to call it for today. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not trapped behind a rig. But I do need to go to the little boys' room, so I will be right back.